Alright, what's up people? Isaiah here for We Do Tech, and today I'll be teaching you guys a little tutorial on how to do a realistic gunshot effect in Sony Vegas. So it's pretty easy. You guys don't really need to be prepared or have anything besides Sony Vegas, and it can be done in any version. So I've supplied you guys with the muzzle flash and the sound effect in the description, so you don't need to look for one yourself. So the ones that I supplied you with in the description are actually the ones that I use in the real video, so you get pretty much the same exact effect that I got. So but as Vegas is starting, I'm going to tell you this is a pretty simple tutorial, so no need to worry. And this is more of a beginner's one. However, it does come out looking pretty realistic, like a lot realistic. So first thing you're going to want to do is import your clip. I'm just going to drag and drop mine in. Doesn't really matter how you get it in, as long as you get it to the timeline. And you see how mine has the letter bars right here? That's because the frames that I recorded with, or the resolution and like size that I recorded with, is not matched to composition. So you're going to right click and then go to properties and uncheck maintain aspect ratio. So now I'm gonna trim my clip because I shot a couple times in this video, but I just wanted to shoot once so I could show you guys the tutorial. So let me trim it right down to there. Alright, so now you can see it's just me shooting once. So now we're gonna get started on the tutorial. You're gonna go to the beginning of the clip and you're gonna use your right arrow key to move frame by frame to the clip, or the frame right before the motion starts happening for your recoil. So we're gonna go through the clip until we see that, and it's right there. That's the motion right there, the motion, and right there. So we want to have the clip right here. That's where we want to have the little clip marker. So next thing you're going to do is get the muzzle flash and drag it straight onto where the clip marker is holding. As of now, it doesn't look really realistic, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the video track and change the compositing mode from source alpha to screen. Then we're going to go to track motion right there. And then we're going to actually rotate the flame so that the fatter part of the flame is facing the gun. And then we're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it significantly bigger. That's one of the mistakes that a lot of people do when they're first trying to do a muzzle flash effect. It makes it look very unrealistic when it's like pretty small. So you want it to be a big muzzle flash because it's only going to be for one frame. So you line it up with the barrel of the gun after you sized it correctly and everything. I'm going to X out of that. So this is what it looks like so far. Not too shabby, but I think it's pretty horrible actually. So that's why we're going to make it look better. And by the way, if you're lagging, you might be on best full or something. You want to change it to preview quarter, preview half, preview auto. Just something so that it doesn't really lag. So as you can see, that it's pretty bad as of now, but we're gonna make it 10 times better. So now we've got the muzzle flash effect going on. We're gonna find that same frame that we did in the beginning, and we're gonna go ahead and take a snapshot of it, because now we're gonna be doing the blowback part of this tutorial. So we're gonna name the file blowback. I already have it, but I'm still gonna just redo it. So after you do that, you're gonna drag that above the muzzle flash to create another video track. And now what you have to do is try to make it one frame. So you're gonna have to zoom in on the horizontal zoom. But before you do that, we're gonna have to mask out the slide. So click on event pan / crop, and then click the masking box. Make sure you have the pen tool on, and then make a rough mask of the slide. And if you mess up, you can press Ctrl Z so not to worry. But it doesn't need to be perfect, just a rough little mask of the slide. So there we go right there. Nice little rough mask. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to position, and then take your left arrow key and just move it a bit to the left. Like so. And as you can see, if you look in the video preview right up here, the slide is going back, so that's a good thing. I want to go back like that far, absolutely no farther than that, because then it starts to look unrealistic, and we want it to be as realistic as possible, so we're going to leave it at that. Exit out. Now we need to make it one frame like I mentioned earlier. Okay, so we're going to shrink it down and then zoom in again. The whole point of it being one frame is so that it looks like it's meant to be part of the video. As you can see, I start to the left, press the arrow key once. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it to that spot where it is. See, I'm on the left, I press the right arrow key once, and boom, there we go. It looks like it's blowing back. So now we're going to zoom out and see how it looks now. Looks 10 times better, still not as good, but it's pretty good. So as of now, the effect is coming to an end, but we're not quite finished yet. So as right now, we need to find the sound effect, which surprisingly can actually make the entire video 10 times better. So you're gonna find the sound effect that I gave you a link to in the description. Here, mine is right here. I'm gonna drag it into Sony Vegas. And I usually put the sound below all the video, but as of now, just for time purposes, I'm just gonna put it right there. So there we go. That's pretty much the entire effect right there. But I did forget one thing actually. My bad. I'm gonna go to Gaussian blur, and we need to put a little light blur on the slide. So you're gonna drag it to the video track that has a slide. It starts off on 3, but that's like barely noticeable. So you're gonna use your right arrow key, change it to 5 or 6. I left mine at 6. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna render it, so just so you guys can watch it real quick without any lagging or anything. And to do that, you're gonna hold down before where you want it to start and drag, and then you're gonna press Shift B, and it'll pre-render it so you can watch it without it lagging or anything. So there you go. That's how you do a realistic muzzle flash / blowback effect, which overall leads to a pretty realistic just gunshot effect in overall. I think it's pretty good, and I have the actual video after the tutorial is over. So for now, just thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, comment, just say whatever you want, and then go ahead, head on by the channel and subscribe. Thanks, and peace.